Hello everyone, welcome back to our new playlist of this channel, which name is Power BI with SQL. So guys, in the previous two classes, we have learned how to download SSMS and covered some basic topics of SQL, like what is SQL, why we use in an organization, and what is the difference between DBMS and RDBMS. So those who missed these classes, so I would suggest go and watch previous two videos of this playlist. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will also cover some other related concepts of SQL. So let's get started. So here we guys can read the definition of entity. A entity is a person, place, thing, object, event or even a concept which can be distinctly identified. So guys, entity could be anything. And each entity has certain characteristics known as attributes. And here I have mentioned two examples here guys. Let's suppose if you talk about any student, so student is an entity and whatever the information just related to the student, that is known as attributes like student ID, student roll number, student name, grade, subject and so on. And each attribute should be named appropriately. And now guys, if I talk about the second example, so here under the second example guys, I have taken the university as an entity. And under one university guys, we could have different entities like students, faculty members and courses. So here we have three entities under the university: student, faculty member and courses. And now let's focus on the last point. A group of related entities become as an entity set. So guys, if you have different entities and you grouping them all the entities together, that is called a set. That means you are grouping all the entities together. So guys, if I talk about the second example, so here we can see we have student and faculty members. That means when we grouping two entities each other, that is known as entity set. So here under this example guys, student and faculty members are entity set. And now guys, let's read the next line. Each entity set is given a name. So guys, you guys can say each entity set as a table. And now let's read the last point. The name of the entity set reflects the content. That means one entity name reflects the content. For example, student is an entity. And under that entity guys, what could be the contents? Like its name, age, roll number, subject, marks and so on. In a similar way guys, if we have a HR data, so employee ID is an entity. And under that entity guys, we could have name, country, state, region, their email address, their joining date and so on. That means which describe the entity of the content. So guys, that is all about the concept of entity. I hope guys now you are clear with this entity in SQL. And now let's move to the next topic. So the next topic of our today's class is types of SQL commands, or we can also call the subset of SQL. So guys, here I have created a chart where we can easily understand the types of SQL command. So here is the chart guys. So here we can see we have 5 types of command. The first one is DML, which stands for data manipulation language. The second command is DDL command, which stands for data definition language. And the third command is DCL command, which stands for data control language. And the fourth one is DQL command, which stands for data query language. And the last one is TCL command, which stands for transaction control language. And here under these commands guys, we need to learn how we can use these commands into SQL. So under DML command, we have 4 types of command like insert, update, delete and merge. And if I talk about this DDL command guys, so we have create, alter, drop, truncate and rename. In a similar way guys, under DCL we have grant and revoke. And under DQL command guys, we have just only one command, which is select. And the last one is TCL, which is transaction control language, commit, rollback and save point. So under this class guys, we are not gonna cover these commands in detail. But here under this playlist guys, we will cover each and every command in detail. So I hope guys now you are clear what are the subset of SQL and what are the types of command. So guys, which we really need to learn to perform the operations of database management system. And now guys, let's move towards the last topic of our today's class, that how to create a database. So with the help of this create command guys, I will create one small database. And that is very easy to learn. So let me open SSMS, which is SQL Server Management System. So I hope guys everyone has already downloaded this SSMS. If you have not downloaded guys, so I would request go and watch my first video to download SSMS. So after downloading guys, you will see that kind of interface. And now click here on this databases. So here you guys can see I have already created one database which name is Shubham. And now guys, I will tell you how I have created this database. So firstly guys, you need to click here on this new query. So guys, simply I will use one DDL command which name is create. So I will simply write create. And guys, I am going to create a database. So simply I will write database. And here you can simply enter the database name which you want to create. Let's suppose I want to create one database name which name is student. So I will simply write it here student. And from here guys, you can simply select this query and click here on this execute button. The command completed successfully. Now you need to refresh this from here. And if I click here on this databases, so here we can see the Shubham as well as the student database which we have created. So in this way you can create multiple databases. So let me quickly create one more database. So let me copy this command which name is create database and now press enter. So let's say I'll create one more database which name is cricket. And now let's execute. See guys. And now expand these databases. So here we guys can see we have cricket database, student and Shubham. So I hope guys now you are clear with this how to create the database. So these are the only topics guys which we need to cover here under this today's tutorial. So I hope guys everyone is clear with this all the topics which we have studied in this today's tutorial. And in the next classes guys, we will learn more about the SQL in detail with theory as well as practical. And if someone wants to learn free Power BI from scratch, so here we have this free YouTube channel which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And under this 50 tutorials guys, I have explained each and every concept in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so here we guys can see we have multiple playlists are here. So with the help of this DAX expression playlist, you can learn all the DAX functions from scratch. And we have separate playlist of visualization where you can learn all the visuals in detail along with some custom visuals. And with the help of this Power BI with SQL playlist guys, I am also trying to cover all the concepts of SQL which makes your analytical skill on next level. So stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And we also have Telegram group for the job seekers where I am keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening. And we also provide the paid training sessions. If someone wants to connect me on LinkedIn or Telegram channel, you guys can connect me directly. All the links are given under the description box, you guys can follow me there. So for free learning guys, you guys can learn from this free YouTube channel which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And for the paid support guys, you guys can connect me separately. And those who are new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And please press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. So thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing, and Happy New Year.